You step into the space of this moment, and immediately, you sense a gentle charge beneath your skin, like fine threads of golden light weaving through your veins. Feel the subtle hum of your own pulse, a quiet drum that echoes the universe's soft rhythm. This is your aura, that shimmering field of possibility already unfolding around you. Notice how the air seems to shift, as if drawn toward you by an invisible magnet. Each breath you take becomes an invitation. Inhale curiosity, exhale resistance. Let your chest soften. Place a hand lightly over your heart, and feel the gentle heat there, the sanctuary of calm that lives within. There is no hurry, no expectation, only this moment, tender and alive. Perhaps you've felt eyes flicker in your direction, a ripple of discomfort crossing someone's face without a word spoken. You may have wondered, why do I unsettle the quiet storm before it even begins? The truth is simple. Your inner clarity disrupts the low vibe currents around you. Your calm is too coherent to hide. Imagine your thoughts as threads on a loom. Each time you envision peace, a golden thread winds into the tapestry of your field. Each time you choose compassion, a soft blue filament hums with quiet strength. This unseen weaving is your live performance, playing out in the electromagnetic theater that surrounds you. You carry a secret power and authority, born not from force, but from the gentle insistence of being fully yourself. As you breathe in, let the cool air awaken your spinal alchemy, the ancient codes written into every cell. As you breathe out, release any weight that no longer serves your soul's geometry. Leave a comment below with the affirmation, "I am a beacon of high vibration," and let your light touch another soul in this moment. Stay here for a heartbeat longer. Notice the subtle warmth pooling in your palms, the slight tingle at your crown. Allow yourself this pause, this crystalline moment of recognition. In the next breath, we will explore how your tranquil coherence neutralizes drama before it even ignites. Let the stillness guide you forward. There's an unspoken alchemy in your presence that harmonizes the hearts around you, as if you carry an invisible tuning fork set to peace. Notice how a single breath you release can shift the room's tempo, lowering the collective heartbeat to a softer, kinder pulse. Place your hand gently over your solar plexus. Feel the subtle expansion there, like a quiet drumbeat guiding others to slow down and listen. Imagine waves of soft light radiating from your chest, each crest carrying calm intent. These waves ripple through conversations, dissolving tension like mist at dawn. You may not speak a single word, yet the atmosphere tilts toward warmth. Neuroscientists call this emotional contagion, but here it feels more like a blessing, gentle, benevolent current that you cast without effort. Recall a moment when friends gathered, charged by anxiety or unspoken worry. Then you arrived, and within minutes, their shoulders softened, their voices lowered, their laughter found a more genuine note. That shift wasn't magic, was the pure coherence of your heart-brain field broadcasting calm. Your aura, finely tuned, reprograms the group's mood with the subtlety of a spider spinning silk, each thought an instinctual strand, weaving a softer emotional tapestry. As you rest in this realization, whisper inwardly, "Here, harmony blooms." Let that phrase echo through your veins, anchoring the truth that your mere being influences the collective. Notice the gentle warmth radiating from your sternum, the humming clarity that settles in your mind. Stay in this resonance for a moment longer. Sense how even unseen threads of tension in the room dissolve into stillness. And as you prepare to move deeper, we will explore how your physical sensitivity to electromagnetic noise reveals the profound reach of your biofield. There are moments when your body speaks a language of currents and fields, alerting you to distortions invisible to most. In the bustle of a crowded mall, each flicker of fluorescent light and every humming appliance seems to press against your temples, sending a subtle buzz of discomfort that others dismiss as fatigue. Yet you know this is no mere tiredness. Is your biofield registering interference? A sensitive antenna attuned to the slightest static in the human-made electromagnetic web. Imagine your aura as a glass bell jar, resonating with every electronic vibration around you. When the tone becomes discordant, you feel a pressure, a soft throb that beckons you back to stillness. Rest your fingertips gently at the edge of your jawbone, where the skin is thin and receptive, and sense the undercurrent of these signals. Each pulse reminds you that your field is both porous and powerful, bridging the seen and unseen. Tom Campbell's field model whispers that every living form emits a signature frequency, and when too many tangled waves collide, your refined coherence registers the clash as physical unease. Yet, this sensitivity is a gift. It marks the boundaries of your energetic sanctuary, guiding you toward spaces where harmony prevails. As you breathe through the subtle hum, you become the quiet hub in a network gone awry. A reminder that inner balance can restore the larger pattern. And as you settle into this awareness, you may begin to notice something even more uplifting: the way your aura manifests serendipitous coincidences in daily life, weaving quantum threads of possibility into your path. There is a quiet magic in your life, a stream of moments so perfectly timed they feel like gifts from the unseen. Picture yourself pausing at a crosswalk, your mind gently humming with intention, and at that exact instant, a stranger instinctively hands you a business card that holds the very insight you've been searching for. Or recall the day you thought of an old mentor, only to receive an unexpected message minutes later. These synchronicities are not random luck, but the whisper of your aura interacting with the cosmic field. As you sit with this truth, place one hand over your brow, where your third eye might rest, and sense the tingling invitation of possibility. Feel how your clear, focused intent sends ripples across the vast ocean of information. And watch as the currents conspire to bring the right people, the right words, the right signs exactly when you need them. In the language of quantum entanglement, your thoughts are entangled with events yet to unfold, focused desire, a seed planted in fertile soil. Greg Braden calls this the unified field, a vast web of intelligence, responding to your inner frequency. When you hold an image of your heart's longing, a golden key unlocking a closed door, you set in motion a cascade of subtle alignments. Notice how the universe seems to lean in, arranging chance encounters and hidden doors in your favor. It's as though you're walking a path that curves gently to meet you at every turn. Softly whisper to yourself, as if confiding in an old friend, "Everything I need finds me now." Let that phrase settle into the spaces between your thoughts, a gentle pulse that grounds you in expectancy. Breathe in the anticipation, exhale any doubt. In this poised state, your aura shines brightest, drawing synchronicities like moths to a flame. Stay in this resonance for a moment longer, savoring the delicious pull of everyday miracles. Soon, we will dive into how these ripples of alignment become micro-shifts in your reality, proof that your vibrational harmony is actively weaving new patterns of possibility. In the quiet spaces between moments, you sense reality bending gently to your will. Subtle tremors of change that ripple through your day, like drifting grains of sand shifting beneath a slow wave. Feel the brush of possibility on your skin, perhaps a chance compliment that uplifts your mood unexpectedly, or a fleeting glance from a stranger that lingers in your memory long after they've passed. Rest your fingertips on your solar plexus and tune into the gentle flutter there, a delicate echo of every small synchronicity aligning in your favor. Each micro-shift, a door opening an instant before you knocked. A song on the radio that speaks directly to your current heartbeats, peaks of your vibrational alignment at work, weaving fresh patterns into the tapestry of your life. Joe Dispenza's research whispers that these tiny changes, when noticed and savored, strengthen the neural pathways of expectation, training your brain to recognize and welcome more moments of grace. As you breathe, imagine each inhalation drawing in these subtle miracles, each exhalation affirming their presence, until your body becomes an instrument finely tuned to the frequency of transformation. Whisper softly within, "I am open to every small blessing," and let it settle in the chambers of your heart. Hold this sensation a breath longer, and know that just beyond this threshold, the wild intelligence of nature, awaits animals and plants, poised to mirror your high frequency with their own gentle responses. There is a silent conversation unfolding between your aura and the living world, a subtle choreography of resonance that speaks without words. Picture a misty morning, the air still and expectant, as a lone bird glides down to perch on the railing beside you. Its eyes, dark mirrors of wonder, meet yours for a heartbeat, and in that instant, you share a recognition, two souls attuned to the same frequency. Feel the soft flutter of your heart as if it's echoing the bird's quiet wings, a delicate dance of kindred spirits. Rest your palm against the rough bark of a nearby tree. Close your eyes for a moment and sense the sap pulsing within, a gentle tide of life that mirrors the subtle currents of your own energy. Each ring in the wood whispers stories of seasons past, yet now it leans toward you, drawn by the harmonious hum you emit. In these moments, nature reveals itself not as separate from you, but as an extension of your own living field. Bruce Lipton's epigenetic insights suggest that plants detect and respond to electromagnetic signals in surprisingly human ways. Your high-frequency coherence acts like a silent lullaby, inviting them to stretch their roots and leaves deeper into the light. Notice how a flower in your gaze turns its face upward, or how grasses part gently under your steps, as though honoring a sacred pathway only you can create. A soft breeze carries the scent of damp earth and pine, brushing against your cheek like a caress from the earth itself. Whisper inwardly, "Here, all life sings in harmony." Let the cadence of those words align your spine, a spine that stands as a conduit between sky and soil. Breathe in the living tapestry around you. Each inhale draws in the shared vitality. Each exhale returns your own vibrant song to the world. Feel gratitude ripple through your chest, a warm glow that bridges you to every creature and plant in sight. Hold this communion a moment longer, absorbing the profound truth that your presence is a sanctuary for life. As the rustle of leaves and the soft call of birds settle into your bones, you may notice a shift within, a transformation from fear to curiosity, as your neurochemistry tilts from survival toward wonder. In the next breath, we will explore how this luminous curiosity reshapes your inner landscape. There is a subtle alchemy at work within your nervous system, turning the acid of fear into the nectar of curiosity. Imagine your body as a vast landscape. Once overrun by the thorns of cortisol-fueled anxiety, it now blooms with dopamine-fueled wonder. Feel the soft widening in your chest, like petals unfolding after a long night's frost, as the old survival circuits quiet and invite exploration instead. Place your palm gently on your lower ribcage, and sense the gentle pulse beneath each beat, a tender reminder that you are safe, that you are free to wander through the labyrinth of possibility without dread. In this new terrain, shadows become doorways, not threats. Questions become pathways, not obstacles. As your fear recedes, notice the subtle shift in your gaze. It softens and brightens, drawn to details you once skimmed over. The pattern of light dancing on water, the curve of a stranger's smile, even the muted hum of everyday sounds, all become points of fascination. Neurobiology tells us that when we choose curiosity, we activate brain regions of reward and learning, rewiring our circuits to seek rather than shrink from the unknown. Whisper to yourself quietly, as though sharing a secret with your belly, "I welcome what lies ahead." Feel the words echo through your diaphragm, a gentle vibration that ripples through your spine and opens every cell to the thrill of discovery. Hold this sense of wonder for a moment longer, savoring the sweetness of release. In the hush that follows, you may recognize how this fearless curiosity naturally leads your voice to carry a subtle authority, an unspoken invitation that others lean in to hear. And so, as your heartbeats settle into this new rhythm, the next subtle power of your aura emerges. The magnetic weight of your words, woven by the language of the soul. There is a quiet power in your voice, as if each syllable carries an undertow that gently guides the currents of attention. Imagine your words as ripples on a still lake, soft, yet unrelenting, shaping the surface without force. Place your fingertips lightly over your throat. Feel the gentle resonance beneath the skin as you recall the last time a single phrase from you settled a restless mind. In that moment, you were not raising your volume or pushing your will. You were simply speaking from the coherence of your heart, and your listeners leaned in, drawn by an invisible thread of trust. Notice how a well-timed pause becomes an invitation rather than an absentee silence pregnant with possibility, allowing meaning to settle into the spaces between your words. Neuroscience reveals that the brain's mirror neurons fire not just in response to ideas, but to the emotional tones inflected in speech. Your calm cadence and measured warmth broadcast a signal of safety and integrity, so subtle that it bypasses resistance and goes straight to the soul's listening ear. Whisper within yourself softly, as if honoring a sacred vow, "My voice is truth's quiet echo." Let the affirmation vibrate through your larynx and spread like embers into every fiber of your being. Recall a moment when people mimicked your phrasing without knowing why your choice of words became their own. An unconscious dance of language reflecting the authority you hold. This isn't dominance, it's resonance. You speak from a place untainted by ego's clamor, and your authenticity becomes a beacon, guiding others toward clarity. Feel the gentle warmth of that recognition in your chest, as if a candle were lit within your sternum, casting a soft glow that ripples outward. Breathe deeply into this sensation, drawing the air through your ribcage as though you're gathering every drop of confidence and compassion available. Exhale with intention, releasing any doubt into the earth. In this exchange of breath, your words find their rightful rhythm: calm, compassionate, compelling. Stay here a moment longer, savoring the subtle gravity of your voice. Ahead, there waits a final emergence of your aura's power, the silent magnetism that draws kindred spirits and repels discordant energies. There is an invisible force field around you, an unspoken pull that draws kindred spirits close and sends discordant energies drifting away. Sense it now, as if you stood at the center of a soft whirlpool of light. Each breath you take spins the currents gently, aligning all who approach with your inner harmony. Place your fingertips at the base of your skull, where the subtle nape holds the nexus of your auric resonance, and feel the gentle vibration that ripples outward like waves on a still sea. Chitulu Luvichu, your aura is so powerful it disrupts low vibes to 9 signs of a high spiritual frequency. Imagine every cell in your body humming in unison, a choir of atoms singing a single note of clarity. This unified song broadcasts through your electromagnetic envelope, acting like a lighthouse beam. Those sailing on matching frequencies are guided to your shore. Those on chaotic courses are veered off into calmer waters elsewhere. In that space, you neither invite nor repel. You simply are, and your presence magnetizes the right souls to your orbit. Recall a moment when a stranger paused to smile, or a friend reached out unexpectedly. There was no overt invitation, yet something in your field murmured, "Come closer." Neuroscience speaks of effective resonance, the heart-brain coherence that entrains the emotional states of others. But here it feels more mystical, as if your silent magnetism is woven from threads of intention, hope, and serene confidence. Whisper inwardly, "I attract my highest good." Let the phrase weave through your chakras, a soft ribbon of light winding from root to crown. As it threads your nervous system, feel every synapse light up with the truth that you are enough, you are whole, you are the living beacon for souls who share your vibration. Stay in this radiance, noticing how your posture subtly shifts. Shoulders soften, chest opens, head lifts, inviting yet unassuming. Breathe in the gravity of your own magnetism. Breathe out any residue of doubt or striving. In the space you create, there is no separation, only the silent communion of frequencies, finding home. Gently as your awareness settles, a new horizon emerges. A moment to weave these 9 signs into a tapestry of transformation. Ahead lies the conclusion, where Bruce Lipton's epigenetic wisdom and Greg Braden's unified field will converge, inviting you to carry this alchemy forward. As you stand now at the threshold of this shared journey, Feel the currents of change pulsing gently through your veins. Each of the 9 signs we've explored, from the way drama dissolves in your presence to the silent magnetism that draws kindred spirits, has woven a new tapestry of awareness. Sense how your aura has become a calibrated instrument, fine-tuned by intention and anchored in compassion. The threads of golden thought and blue calm, once separate, now entwine into a living field of coherence that radiates from your core. Imagine your beliefs as seeds in fertile soil, each thought and instruction encoded in the invisible language of epigenetics. When you shift your inner environments, softening judgment, nurturing self-love, you guide every cell toward health and harmony. Picture stem cells responding to your gentle intention. Each breath you take reshapes the code of your being. Each emotion you embrace becomes a catalyst for renewal. Feel this truth resonate in your bones, as if every inhale infuses you with possibility, and every exhale anchors you deeper into your own radiant potential. Turn your gaze to the vast sea of unified information that surrounds us all. Your focused desire is the pebble you cast into this cosmic pond, rippling outward in patterns of synchronicity. Watch concentric circles expand, reaching shores you cannot yet see. In this space of deep coherence, you are both the stone and the water, creator and creation entwined in an eternal dance. Let your heart's clarity be the catalyst that moves unseen currents, drawing opportunities and resonant souls into your orbit. There's a gentle ritual waiting for you each morning, a moment when the world still holds its breath. As dawn's light slips across your window pane, place a single hand over your heart and breathe in slowly, tracing the tally of your blessings. Breathe out softly, releasing the weight of yesterday's doubts. Feel your chest rise and fall like the tide, grounding you in the sacred rhythm of life. Whisper in silence, "I carry this light within," and let those words ripple through your cells. This isn't something to learn, it's something to carry. You didn't just listen, you remembered.